Jonesy's Jukebox Jewelry. With my guests, Dan Fogler.
Nice, dude.
Nice to have you here. See, you're rocking out.
Yeah, it was.
Surf's up.
It's very cool to be
Yeah.
here.
It's nice to have you here.
Thanks, man.
I'm terrible with names, by the way.
No, you got that perfect.
I know, and I actually looked at you
Yeah, it's for
as
me
opposed to starting over here. Because I'm kind of dyslexic, you know
It's
what I mean?
okay, man. It's okay. You didn't say Folger or Fogler, and that's awesome.
Which is unbelievable, because I normally always get it wrong.
Man.
You got 3 more chances to get it wrong.
Yeah. Ben Garrett.
Right here.
See?
Perfect. Again.
Wow.
Perfect.
I have
yeah.
got pictures here, but they're not very good.
Okay, now you can
Oh,
you
no,
can
wait a
go.
second. You have large photographs.
Well,
No
I wouldn't
wonder,
say large. Look, it's very dark in here too.
Okay.
Okay, Steve, you can take the 1,000 and go home now, or you can try
Or-
for the other 2.
Tom Lennon.
Oh, and now you got 3 out of 4.
Wow.
Meaning, technically, you have to win.
Yeah.
The next
Yeah.
one's easy.
What's behind door
It's the only one I haven't used. Patton Oswalt.
Wow, he got the T right.
You
Oh
did
my!
Carl
what do we
Castle's
call
You
that?
didn't
voice
say
on your home
Oswald
answering
with a D.
machine.
Wow, you nailed
That
it.
was the Quinella? What do we call that? Quinella
Yeah.
or something.
Quinella?
Yeah.
Quintessential.
What's that festival you go to out in the
Oh,
desert?
yeah.
Oh, the Coachella.
Oh, whatever it is.
You get
No.
the Coachella.
Burning.
yeah.
Yeah.
The burning. Yeah, exactly.
You never get Lee Harvey Oswald, do you?
No one's ever made that connection. With
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. And you never get John Lennon.
Almost never.
Right.
Although I do, my wife has an aunt Yoko.
Yeah?
So yeah, recently we were hanging out Yoko and
Right.
the Lennons.
Wow.
We made a reservation and someone was very excited about
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
I bet. Dan, you're related to the bloke from,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
John Belushi? What are you talking about?
No. the name.
Oh,
Fogelberg.
Dan Fogelberg?
Yeah.
Fogelberg.
Fogeley. What was his name?
Fogelberg? That was the singer.
No.
Yeah, you dropped the bird, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you
no,
got
he
the-
ain't Jewish, I don't think.
No?
Yeah.
He's the bloke from down, 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 down.
Down, that's
Dan
down.
Oh,
Fogelberg?
Fogarty.
Fogarty.
Okay. Oh my God.
Then yes, I was.
CCR, yeah.
He dropped the Artie so he can get into show business. Took the Artie off the end.
Smart.
Artie.
Yeah.
Very
Artie
smart.
Farty had a party.
Very smart.
Everyone was there.
Fogarty.
Tutti Frutti later duty. And they all
Ben Garant. You're the
Nope.
only one who's
No famous.
gets
Durant.
away.
Yeah. No
French
famous
Canadian,
Durants
right?
Anywhere.
French Canadian? Is that what we
Yeah.
call that?
Long time ago.
Maybe there'll be a young Grant in the future and they'll go, oh, any relation to Ben Grant?
That
Don't hold your
actually
breath.
sounds like that name is very 70s cop name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ben Garant.
Bob,
Freeze.
I don't have any loose cannons on my force, Durant.
Your partners, like it or not.
Next on Grant!
Durant, make it a
With an
winner.
exclamation point.
Hit the showers. Your partners now.
I'll have your badge, Durant.
Do you remember all them like 70s cop shows that it was always old guys?
Oh, yeah.
They were always
Craggy.
old guys, but they were like running down catching these young dudes, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Or Barnaby Jones.
yeah.
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 The guy was 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't catch me, Pops. Yeah. You know, he's a
Catching
bad guy,
slow
they called him
extras.
Pops.
I think in the
Yeah.
I think in the pilot of the Rockford Files, actually James Garner chases someone and the guy just gets away because the people that write it were like, you know what, James Garner would just go, I can't, my legs hurt, and then
Oh.
it was this revolutionary thing to have the hero go, I'm not gonna. That guy's 18. I
Yeah.
can't keep up with him. Oh, my chest hurts.
Who was the one in a wheelchair? Ironside.
Ironside.
Ironsides.
Now,
Yeah.
who's he going to catch?
Guys in
limbless
Rascals.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Limbless people.
You gotta be limbless,
If he has
right?
gun, if he has
Guys
Yeah,
in
gun,
Ironside's got you.
He only investigates drug dealers with wheelchair accessible hideouts. It's got to be wheelchair accessible,
Yeah.
or he will not investigate.
He has the wheelchair department.
he attaches gun
Busting
turrets.
down doors very
Remember the
slowly.
other, who was the other guy? Cannon, and he was like morbidly
Giant
obese.
guy.
Oh, Cannon. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
In
huge.
his giant Eldorado, green Eldorado, like
He was a
tooling
little,
around.
a little bit bigger than Orson Welles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
just
huge.
this huge
Yeah.
dude
Yeah.
doing
I'm
surveillance.
Cannon.
Like, how do you not spot that guy in a giant lime
had a
green
giant
Cadillac, the morbidly obese dude?
Don't mind me.
Bro, just hiding in the
Hey, man,
dumpster.
I think Cannon's checking us out, man.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, I spotted it on Google Earth.
I'm just a pedophile. I'm not a cop.
I'm not a cop. I'm just a man in a lime green Cadillac enjoying a hoagie.
Okay.
Delicious hoagie.
Let's we haven't missed anyone out, have we? We might get offended.
I think there's 4 of us, right?
No, I mean
Cops.
cop
Cops
shows,
shows.
70s cop shows.
Cops.
Banachek.
Banachek. What?
Wow.
It says a name
Banachek?
like Garant. It's in that same.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Banachek, Durant, get on
showers.
it. Hit the showers.
You're partners now.
Yeah, I put you behind the desk, Banachek, Durant. You take the gaze.
For some reason, you're partners, and I want you to take a shower.
I'm not going to work in a shower with Banachek.
This lone wolf attitude of yours is gonna change, Garant. Meet Banachek.
Yeah, shower.
Shower up.
Shower. We're going to get each other's backs. I mean that literally.
I want both you boys shower.
From the makers of Clack comes Garant and Banachek.
Durant and Banachek.
For some
Harsh
reason.
continents.
And I think everyone both starts and wraps up in the showers.
Well, that was a good case, Banachek.
Yeah, pretty good.
I like your style. I like your back.
I like your feet. Hey, is that raspberry scrub? Banachek. That's good.
There's got to be more. Hold on.
I Shied.
What's I Shine?
I Shied was Joe Don Baker was I Shied. I know.
I don't remember that one.
That's
What year was
ridiculous.
that?
remember
You have an Ethernet connection in your head.
Yeah, that sounds
It was
weird.
somewhere in the 70s. He was just this, big pork rind eating drunk dude solving crimes.
Was he?
It wasn't as big as the others.
No, obviously not. If only I know it, there's no way
Yeah.
it was as big as the
It was
others.
nowhere near as big as Banachek.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that's still
It never reached the levels.
I think
Banachek.
all these names are designed for a guy to yell them.
Yeah. Banachek!
Rockford, I shine. It's all so people can scream it at people. Cannon.
Because it sounds good loud. Right?
Fudgerton!
Yeah.
I was just trying one out.
We have to. We don't care what it's called as long as it sounds good.
Yeah.
Scream.
As long as a
Scream
guy
through
can
an
yell
office
it.
door.
See, like Jones don't sound good loud.
No,
You need more
he's-
syllables.
Yeah.
Chachi, get your ass in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good one.
Chachi.
Jones of Finkers. Jones of Fink. No,
No.
that's not
No.
good either.
No.
It's you can't
It's
yell
got
it.
to have
the
a hard.
chief can't yell
Jones
that.
is too
It's not good.
smooth. It's got to have like Jones of
I'll be
Clap.
honest,
It's got to have something harsh at the end.
Polish name.
get in here!
Yeah, Polish
Bannerson,
name.
that's a good
Polish
one.
names.
What about
Anderson's
a?
good.
Bannerson. That
What
sounds
about-
real.
That
Yeah.
should have been one.
Yeah.
What you think?
You know what's a
No.
good fake
No.
one is Malarkey.
Malarkey?
Malarkey, get in here. What's all this crap you're singing, Malarkey?
Braddock? What was the Richard Whitmark one? Braddock? With
Braddock?
Richard Whitmark? Yeah. Like,
Oh, wow.
lasted one season. Richard Whitmark, chain smoking cigarettes. and
Braddock.
having a heart
Richard
attack.
Skidmark.
Yeah, Richard Skidmark.
Skidmark.
Skidmark!
Would you explain to me why the entire downtown is on fire?
Don't tell me how to do my job, Chief.
Hit the shower. You, Banachek Durant.
Everyone in the
In the shower.
I want everyone in the shower pronto.
All right, 70s cop shows are all designed around screaming the names. You have to be able to scream the name at the top of your lungs.
The formula was morbidly obese weirdo, addicted to Lucky
Something.
Strikes,
Hoagies or coffee. Or Lucky
hoagies or
Strikes.
coffee or
Yeah.
both, and then send them out.
Hey, Steve, I have a pitch for a show here. The detective's last name is Phaedra. Now, do you think that'll work?
Phaedra? No.
no,
Defiance.
it's
No.
too,
No.
no,
No.
it's too smooth. We
Yeah,
gotta.
it's too smooth.
Get the shouting voice in there. Let's test it.
Okay, go ahead.
Phaedra? No.
No, so
no.
smooth.
No.
No.
But what if it was Rick Phaedra?
Okay, how about here's a
How
here's
about
a
Phaedra,
wrinkle.
Rick?
How about Palakachik? Will that work?
Yeah, that's
Sold.
that sounds
Polish.
good.
Any
Sold?
Polish name
Sold.
by default automatically is
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
cop name.
It's a good
Yeah.
cop
Any
show.
Polish name is a good cop
Yeah.
name.
Think
What
Roger-
you hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just go in and sell a show just by going in and yelling a name. They would go, "I like it. Let's write it."
Done.
There was
Perfect.
there's a lot of cocaine going around in the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
was all amped up and excited.
Palakachik! You know what? Series order. I want 12 episodes. We're in. I don't even care. I don't care
We
who's
want
casting
12.
it. We're in.
Make sure he's
Palakachik.
heavy and get him a weird sorbet colored vehicle. I want him a vehicle the color of orange sherbet.
Find
Yeah.
a guy who's
And I-
320
I
and
wanna-
one leg, and he's hired.
I want a guy with an elastic waistband in his slacks. He's so big.
First episode, I want him putting a helper belt in his car.
A helper bet and a moo-moo.
Add a helper belt.
He beats a man with a salami to death.
Yeah, and he chases down speed freaks. That's his whole thing. Chases down speedballers. 17-year-old speedballers. That's what he does.
There was two we're missing. We're missing the shaved head, lollipop.
Oh,
Kojak.
Kojak.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
the ultimate.
Baby.
Kojak!
Kojak, get in here! Kojak!
What is it, baby?
Kojak!
What about Columbo?
Who loves you, baby?
Who
Who loves you, baby?
That was his line, wasn't it?
Kojak and Columbo, that's right.
Why did he have the
What was the lollipop? Yeah, he was trying to quit. Right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's right, the lollipop.
Yeah.
He was-
Trying to quit smoking?
he was trying to stop smoking.
Yeah.
Kojak is the ultimate screamable name.
Yeah.
Kojak!
Perfect.
But I don't think anybody screamed at him, did they? Well, he was
No,
kind
he's so cool.
He was too cool.
He was too
Yeah,
cool.
he was like Jack Lord.
You would
Nobody
not scream.
at
Nobody
him.
screamed at Jack Lord.
no one
No.
screamed.
No,
Yeah.
No,
and
it's
he
a
didn't
why.
scream
It's
at
too
them
hot
because
to
he just
scream.
he would give them a deathly gaze, and you knew
I'm all over it.
you knew Kojak
Don't tell
had.
me how to do my job or
Yeah,
I'll walk.
you knew you were in Kojak's sights,
Yeah.
and there was no escape now other than a pine box.
I'll
Yeah.
blind you with my shiny head, boy.
There's a drinking game based on Hawaii Five-0 where every time they point to a diagram on a chalkboard that they've drawn in chalk of we're going to enter in through here, and like apparently every episode there's some diagram in chalk, and
All
you
right.
got to drink every time you
You
see
gotta go
one.
around the back, and
You go here. It's like football players.
Dano,
solving
you're gonna go
crimes.
around this side.
I have 8 guys in here.
You 3 Eskimos
That
gonna be over here.
chalkboard was like pre-computer. Where's the chalkboard? We got to bust this guy. We got to draw his house.
It's a good cheap way to fill some time on a
It
TV
was,
show.
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Just map out what you're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
do.
All right. The next scene's gonna look like this.
All right.
Bunch of guys over here coming in there.
That was such an exciting open for that show with like the music
Hawaii
and the
Five-0?
guys
Yeah.
surfing and the paddling, and then it was just Jack Lord standing in rooms with wicker furniture
Yeah.
for like an hour.
With the
like,
Morrissey hairdo.
standing there
Yeah.
with hey everybody.
Yeah, it was like the least Hawaii show. They never took advantage of being in Hawaii. It was
No.
just they
Just
were
a
in a
giant
room
sound
and
stages.
somebody was eating a pineapple.
Yeah, hey.
Well, here we are in Oahu.
Pineapple, anybody? Yes, there's going to be a mystery in 15 to 20 minutes, but everybody take it easy.
Man strangled by his own leg.
He had the great face, though, didn't he? He had the perfect little eye that went up. You know that
Yeah.
look when you
Oh,
take your
yeah.
8x10.
Very
Look,
serious.
This
yeah.
one.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh
headshot.
yeah, he was always like just posing for his 8x10 in
Yeah.
the every
Yeah.
episodes. That's what he was kind of
Yeah.
doing.
And the hair, the little
Oh.
wave, the little surfs up on the head.
Oh yeah,
Do you notice that?
that's right.
Oh, the Jack
It was
Lord
like the
one?
opening.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the opening of the show. The wave, you know,
And the hair.
Yeah.
and the hair.
Symbolized in
It
his
kind of
hairdo.
subliminal.
That was.
He
It
is-
was
Oh, that's right. We're in Hawaii. Look
That
at
was
his
a
hair.
See,
fun-
look at
Yeah.
the hair. This is some fun hair.
That was the most
This isn't
titillating
Chicago
open
hair.
of a television program ever, and it was always well, it was my parents' signal for me to go to bed. So I would watch
Oh.
literally like these
Ba-ba-ba-dum.
mostly nude women just shimmying and gyrating,
close-ups
and
of those
guns
hips
and
that are-
the
oh,
hips
yeah, it's
and
great.
surfing and
Yeah.
kicking
Yeah.
and just all this sexiness, and that was off to bed.
Yeah.
That was
So
it.
you're saying the head of the first Hawaii branch of the bank died in front of this wicker desk, and then it's
And then
oh,
that's what it was.
God. And then
Yeah.
2 hours of that.
Tom,
Walking
go
around
to,
on green
Tom,
carpet.
go to bed.
Tom,
Yep.
go to bed. This is boring.
Bedtime, Tommy.
You wouldn't be interested in all this sex and violence in Hawaii,
Jack Lord is for grown-ups, Tommy.
apparently.
Who
Did
was-
you
who-
get Hawaii 5 over in London?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what made me want to come to LA, not Hawaii.
Halfway there.
You almost made it.
But you know what did? Was
What?
chips.
Oh yeah.
I used
Oh.
to watch
Oh,
chips
yeah.
and think, wow, that place looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the freeways, because there's not freeways like that in England, and it's
No.
not like the sun. The sun was always out
Mm.
whenever
Yeah.
you watch chips, and birds on roller skates.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
know.
who were robbing stuff. It was like
Yeah.
chicks,
Yeah.
hitchhiker chicks in hot pants would rob you.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
that looks great.
Even the criminals were hot.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would make you want to.
It's not really like what happens on the 101 around here.
No,
No.
no.
It's pretty sketchy.
The 101
I
is
was
not
disappointed when
yeah.
when I got
The
here.
slacks are not as tight.
yeah,
The
you must
ladies
have been a
are
little
not
bummed
as
out, man.
No.
feathered and like up for anything, you know?
Yeah.
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 But the guns are bigger.
yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have guns in England. It was unheard of.
Oh, I was
They had
talking about
Sean.
here.
And their wits.
What were the cop shows you guys had in England at the time? Did you have cop shows?
American ones or
No,
English
but
ones?
the English
British
ones.
yeah.
Yeah, there was none you'd probably know. The Sweeney. was
Oh, I've
one.
heard nothing but good things about that show. I heard that's really cool.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Guy is always pissed off. And he's got green teeth, and he's always smoking, and it's just like, it's not attractive, but hilarious.
Nice.
It's like Columbo kind of.
Hey, was there?
Sort of
I'm
Columbo.
A little
pretty
bit.
good friends with Warren Ellis, and he told me that there was a show called The Sandbaggers that he was really upset. It was a British show called The Sandbaggers, and they were like kind of MI5 special forces, and it was this really grim was like the anti-A team where they would just, people would die every week. It was just really like, well, we stopped
like
him,
the
but
B
it
team.
wasn't worth it. It was like that kind of
Yeah, yeah.
attitude. I don't know if I've never seen it. I've heard nothing but great things
Was that
about it.
70s or?
I think 60s or 70s, yeah. The Sandbagger.
Great
It
name.
don't ring a bell. You get these obscure ones, you know.
I
You
guess
know all the
I
obscure
Look
stuff.
at my skin. I
You're
don't
a
go out in the
database.
sun. Stay inside.
See-through.
The Professional, that was a good one.
The Avengers we had on PBS. Like,
Yeah, that was
Saturday
alright.
nights,
That was
yeah.
alright.
That
Yeah.
was pretty badass.
The Prisoner. Did you ever see The Prisoner?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
With the giant
That was
ball.
kind of trippy. That one.
Were you? I heard people were freaked out when that last episode showed, and they were like banging on that dude's door, like, "What happened?" They were,
Yeah.
because the last episode is
Yeah.
so weird, and the whole country was like, "What was that?"
Yeah.
Strange.
I guess you start believing. You see something long enough. The same face.
Yeah.
We were talking about that last week. Who was it? One of Hader
Yeah.
Bill Hader.
was saying he was referring to people would come up to him on the street. It's like, what happened to you? Like he was playing a role and he got the boot from it or something, and people thought like he is the character. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that?
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
like what was your? They think he's still living the life.
Yeah.
Like what happened to that guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I stopped showing up.
Yeah.
His story stops when he leaves the movie. No, he must have gone and done something.
Yeah, he must have.
No, what?
Nothing.
What?
Just nothing.
Jesus.
We always watched my favorite British show that was on. I don't know if this was a good show. Did anybody in England like Dave Allen at large, or was it just
God, I
us?
used to love
Dave
that
Allen,
show.
the guy with the finger.
The white guy with the finger.
And
Yeah.
that one line.
And he had the
so
short
cool.
socks.
Yeah.
He had the short socks, and he would tell naughty
Irish
jokes.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
He had a little stub nose finger, and he'd
Yeah.
tell naughty jokes about the Pope.
No.
It was like
I
him
didn't-
on a big stage with just a chair, and he would tell three dirty jokes.
He would sit
One
and then there'd be a
little
skit.
light
Yep.
on him.
Yeah.
And you
One
could
light.
always see
And
a
he
little bit of
chain
skin
smoked.
by
Yeah.
his sock,
Yeah.
and he would chain smoke, and he had a highball,
Yeah.
and he would just tell you
filthy jokes.
filthy, ribbled jokes.
And then they'd cut to
Wow.
a skit.
Oh
and
my
then they'd
God!
cut
I was
back
9
to
years old, and I thought, I want to be Dave Allen.
Yeah.
I want to sit in a high chair with a highball and a cigarette and short socks.
I think he's dead now.
Did he pass away?
I think so. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
That show was great. They used to be on right before Monty Python.
It was right before Python. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't the dude in Hawaii Five-O, Dano? Was he a pedophile?
Ooh.
Ooh,
I don't
Patton.
know.
I refer to your Google.
Wow.
Google me this, Patton.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Was he like outed as a pedophile or something?
I don't want to I hope I'm not
You don't want to spread rumors.
Right.
rumors.
Sounds good.
Wow.
But for the sake of argument,
Sure.
Dano, if you're not a pedophile, call
Call
right
in.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
and,
call in.
and retort it. Otherwise,
Defend
we're going to
yourself.
stick with it.
Yeah, we will stick with that.
So we'll stick with it
Yeah.
until Dano or anyone
Dano's
from his
people.
camp
Yeah.
calls in.
to find a phone right now.
What the
No
hell did they say there
signal,
about
no
Dano?
signal.
You can't say that about Dano. Oh, I got no bars. Oh, damn it. How long is Jonesy's show on?
Paddle faster, Miko.
Miko, must call Jonesy. I like regular adult ladies.
Oh.
That's not right. You can't say that about Dano.
I
Dano
I
topped a
can't-
lot of ladies in his time. They can't say that.
I can't believe they Gary Glittered me.
Oh, they pulled a Gary Glitter.
They pulled a Gary
Oh,
Glitter on
no.
me.
He's not a pedophile, is he?
Gary Glitter?
Yeah.
He's in,
Mr. Jones, where you
he's
get the newspaper, right?
He's in jail in Thailand.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tiny
Yes.
baby.
Lock up a guy in Thailand. That's a great place for him to get over his pedophilia. Just keep him in Thailand.
I think they just stopped playing rock and roll, at sports games. I think they just
Rock and Roll-
realised that
Rock
that's
and
the
Roll
guy.
Part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does he get a check now because we did that? I hope.
Oh, yeah.
And it's mailed to a
That
jail in
went to his
Thailand.
legal defense fund.
It's converted to Thailand cigarettes, and they slip it under the door.
Yeah, that was
2 cigarettes on the door every
go.
time they play Rock and Roll
that
Part
was just
2.
turned into 80 dong.
Yeah.
That's their currency over there. And
Oh.
just bought him some star fruit and a Red Bull.
There you go.
Poor
I will
Gary.
feed my
What do you mean,
family
poor
with this
Gary?
dong.
What did
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
no,
what
who
am I
just said? Who
saying?
said that?
Yeah, please don't put that. Patton Oswalt defends Gary
Poor
Glitter.
Gary Glitter.
Poor Gary Glitter.
Poor Gary.
Patton Oswalt starts Gary Glitter Defense Fund. I smell
Hey.
a rat.
You know what? Some of my best sports memories are with that song. So You know,
I know you have millions of sports memories,
yeah, I
Patton.
know.
Nothing but.
Nothing but sports memories.
When I want sports trivia and statistics, I turn to Patton
Oh
Oswalt.
gosh, what sport is that?
Is your movie out yet?
Comes out Wednesday, the 29th.
Balls-
We never said the name of it.
Balls of Fury.
Balls of
Balls of Fury.
And silence befell the crowd.
I think it deserves a little silence after
No,
that.
it's-
Balls of Fury.
It's worth
A
savoring.
moment of silence.
Just
Let
like
it
a
roll
moment of
around
silence
in
for
your-
Balls of Fury.
I was going to say mouth, but that.
No, it's a little.
Christopher Walken,
Breathe
Dan
it in.
Fogler, the star, right here.
These three guys.
Breathe
Patton
it in.
Oswalt.
Tom is a crazy German, kind of conflicted villain.
These three specimens before you are the fine prime
Specimens.
athletes.
Yes,
Yeah.
These are the athletes of our film.
of table tennis.
Have you seen it? You've obviously seen it.
Ben directed it. Ben and I
Oh.
wrote it. These guys star in it.
Are you happy with it?
Oh yeah.
It's great. Yeah, it's blithering idiocy.
Yes.
It's great.
Do
Yeah.
the guys in the big offices like it?
They seem to quite a bit.
Yeah, so far. Yeah.
Would they tell you the truth though?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. But they'd
No.
stop spending money on it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a sign.
Yeah.
That's the sign.
That's the big sign.
Yeah. When they don't like your movie, they do something like they put it out on like 2 or 3 screens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you
Don't
kind of
cut a
know, hey,
trailer.
they were lying all the time when they said they liked it.
Those fibbers.
Those guys.
Those guys.
Wait a
Those
second.
guys. Wow.
They said they liked it.
They got us again.
How come I'm only playing
Wow.
at the Lemley Sunset 5? That's
Wow.
wait a second.
Those knuckleheads.
So is it major release all over the
It's
States?
pretty
major,
big.
pretty big.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan plays our Rocky Balboa. Patton plays our Clubber Lang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And you're
It's like a
Dolph
Clubber.
Lundgren.
I'm Dolph
Yeah, you are
Lundgren
kinda
in like a
Dolph.
ladies in like a women's swimsuit.
Yeah. yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Except it's ping pong.
yeah. You do have very painted on a wardrobe.
That's
It's
his
tight.
shtick, kind of.
It's very hard,
Very
it was hard to
tight.
get into and out of.
Yeah. You're only missing a leather mask.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pleased to say we're going to visit the Duke, and we did well. We didn't play one song.
Perfect.
Nice.
So it's so far so good.
All right. Nice.
Banachek, get in here! Get in there, Mason! You didn't play a single song!
You and Kojak, shower
Now
up!
what the hell?
Malaki, get in there with those boys and grease them down.
Wait a second. Actually, the shower's a little too crowded.
Hang
on a second.
Everybody
One guy
wait
out
that
of the
turn and
shower.
then shower up.
All
You
right.
come back from the Duke, I want to hear songs, I want to hear jurying going on. This
Better
isn't-
be greasy.
This isn't called Jukebox Coffee Clutch. I'll play some songs. Banachek!
Okay, I'm going to attempt the names again. All right? I'm going to attempt
Oh, here we go.
Dan Fogler,
Hello.
Of CCR.
Of CCR.
Ben Garant. Get in there, Garant.
You and Banachek.
Tom Lennon.
Showering up, balls.
Patton Oswalt. Get in it.
Better get your ass in
Just-
here.
If I can't do this my way, here's my badge.
My badge. You take it.
You better get that badge in the shower with you.
We'll be right back after these lovely messages. Thanks for listening. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox Jury with my guest Dan Fogler, Ben Garant,
Hola.
Tom Lennon,
Cheers.
and Patton Oswalt.
Hello.
How are you? I got to do this giveaway real quick. It's for the next 3 weeks, a month I think, or it was a month when it first started. People would call up and have to guess a song that I was whistling, which lets them come up to be qualified to go to Hawaii for 5 days.
Mhm.
So we got some paper here, so
Nice.
I got to pick one.
So they win a trip with you and Dano, or just
I don't know if Dano.
He's not there.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's looking.
I have a feeling he'll be waiting for you there.
Yeah.
I think that's probably
He
true.
will be. He'll be at the airport. Trust me.
Mr. Jones, you can't say that about
Do
me.
that.
That's inappropriate.
The island gods told me on the winds.
Yes, very angry.
Tiny baby.
You speak Uno of Dano.
And Kono, who, as you know, played Togo, is my friend and is going to take you out.
Kono mad too.
Kono
Kono
mad
and Dano.
What do you say about Dano?
You're not welcome in Maui anymore, man.
And here comes Chaka from Land of the Lost.
Is he still alive? Jack Lord?
Oh, Chaka.
No, no.
think so.
You
No,
can't be that beautiful and that perfect. And
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
He apparently had really bad Alzheimer's near the end because I know they wanted to do like a Hawaii Five-0 movie and have him do like a cameo, and he had like massive Alzheimer's.
That's too
Really
bad.
Is it all timers or all timers or
old.
old timers?
Old time.
Old timers.
Not all timers. Like
Not
for
all time. For all time.
All time world record! Woo! The most shakes than anyone else.
Wow.
He's infinity years old. He's an all timer.
Guinness's
He's
evil
in
brother.
the Hall of Fame
Most
of shakes.
Most recorded shakes.
Mars recorded shakes and seizures.
Still going strong. We have a counter on the website. We're not even publishing it. We're just going to change
We've
it.
officially, every single member of Hawaii Five-0 is spinning in their grave
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. Wasn't there a kid in it? There was a kid in it as well, wasn't there?
Wasn't a kid in Hawaii Five-0?
Chaka.
Maybe in the later years. Maybe when things got... Maybe Dano's like, hey, I got a little protege. Maybe,
And he
you
got
know,
some more power.
Hey,
Dano Jr.
hey, Jack, maybe my little protege could come do a couple episodes.
Or just
He's
hang
real
out in my
flexible
trailer.
and he's pretty strong, and
Met
kid
this,
he can do stunts, and
I
he
met
can do...
this kid at a surf shop. He was waxing up a board, and I couldn't take my eyes off of him. I think he's very magnetic. He belongs on film.
What do you say, Jack? I mean,
I promised his kid some big bucks. Big part.
I've been taking pictures of him for so long. It's time he got on
here,
film.
check out some of the composites. Here's him dressed up as he's dressed up like a funny doctor
Yes.
here. And
Here's
this one,
him as kind of a mer guy.
this one he's like a wizard or a scientist or something.
This
what
one
do
he
you say,
kind of
Jack?
looks like a Dickensian ragamuffin street urchin without a shirt on.
What do you think?
I did a sexy street urchin here. There,
I made a flip book of the
tiny too,
photos.
not,
It
not
looks
so
like
tiny in this one. There, you look at him flexing there.
Here's where I
Kind of middle-sized Tim actually. If you look at them lats and them abs there, Jack.
I bet him a rocket pop he couldn't do 200 sit-ups while I watched. And boy, he enjoyed that rocket pop.
So there you go.
I'm going to be in jail tomorrow.
Oh, poor Dano.
Poor Dan.
No, I have to go look that up.
Yeah.
I have to.
Can you look it up on the computer?
Yeah.
What was his name?
What was the actor's name?
Just go into
I don't know.
what was it called?
IMDb.
IMDb.
Hawaii Five-0,
Yeah.
and look,
Just type in Hawaii Five-0 and pedophile.
yeah.
Somebody's bound to come up.
If you don't get Dano, I say he's exonerated.
Yeah, exactly.
He is free to go.
Let's clear his
and
name.
We should clear his name right now.
Cleared by Google.
If you get 0 responses to Hawaii Five-0 pedophile,
Then we
we
apologize,
apologize. I think we take out an ad in Variety
Yeah, we
apologizing
gotta-
to Dano.
Dano. Sorry,
Pony
Dano.
up.
Full page.
Yeah.
This is like the pedophile patrol. We gotta like every single cop show we have to put their name and then
Nothing.
pedophile. And
You got
then
no
see what
responses?
comes up.
What come up?
What are we looking for? His name?
Dano,
Dano.
whoever the
Dano.
actor was.
What's his real name?
James MacArthur?
Wow.
MacArthur. That's
MacArthur?
the least Hawaiian name
That's a pedophile's name.
MacArthur! Get in here! Get away from that kid, MacArthur! We got a case to solve. MacArthur, what is this in your browser history? Good Lord. MacArthur, I was just going through your web browser history and holy schmagoli. Holy schmagoli, look at these kids. Clear your history, boy.
All your
And shower
memories
up.
taken up by JPEGs.
Take this computer of yours into the shower.
So what's his history?
MacArthur Park is waiting in the rain.
Took so long to bake it.
I don't think because I never had that recipe
What a stupid
What's
bleeding
that song
song.
about?
Stupidest song of all time.
What's it
Yeah.
about?
What is
Is it
MacArthur
about
Park
hash
about?
in the
It doesn't
MacArthur
sound like it.
Park
does
is
it?
Cake out
melting
maybe.
in the rain.
Richard Harris.
I thought it's a
right?
bad acid trip,
I gotta,
right?
you gotta
Maybe,
give.
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
When else does a cake melt in the rain?
Yeah, but it doesn't sound
that
like a very acidy song.
You
maybe
gotta
it's just his
Someone
version of
left
it.
a cake out in the rain. Who does that?
I'll give Richard Harris credit though. He looked at those lyrics and went, "I'm going to make these
Yeah.
work." You know, anyone else look at those and go, "I'm not singing this."
Yeah, yeah.
The
He's like,
original version isn't the original version like 18 minutes?
Oh boy.
The unabridged?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's like that song, The Point.
Yeah.
Weren't you very big about The Point for a while?
The point? When I was 7.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
I feel like
So-
you used to go around talking about it.
The point? How's you dream that?
You not got anything?
No.
No?
Is he still alive?
Put his name in Wikipedia. Because usually they do like a
Yeah,
history of
Wikipedia,
someone.
pedophilia.
Is there a Wikiphilia?
But
Just
yeah.
jump right ahead.
Don't go to that, though. You get in trouble with
Pedopedia.
Wikiphilia?
Wikipedia.
That lights up an alert on the, like, Amber side.
Or maybe,
like,
it's just like the desire to have intercourse with facts.
Maybe.
Hey, did you listen to the radio during your lunch break? Yeah, Steve Jones and these 4 morons were trying to figure out if James MacArthur was a pedophile. It was the most compelling radio I've ever heard. Fascinating. Trying to
got to
track
the
down
bottom of
Dano.
it.
They pretty much libeled a dude and then tried to backtrack. It was fun. Good radio. A lot of fun.
I think he's exonerated.
Yeah.
If nothing's up now, he's free to go.
James
I
MacArthur.
think that is a horrible rumor.
Yeah.
And not true. And here's the weird thing. It's not even a rumor. I think, Steve, you just made that up in the room right now.
But, boy, the comedic mileage we just got
Oh
off
my
of that.
God.
Thank you. That was awesome. Nothing?
I sling out the little tidbits to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got
Nothing?
It's got a whole Wikipedia profile.
On him?
Yeah.
The pedophile? What's it say?
He's
What's
still
his
much in
pedophile?
high demand for television and radio specials.
Yes.
Interview programs.
Still heavily in demand. Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
can get him for this show. He's still alive. He hasn't died yet. Semi-retirement. Hawaii 5-0. It says like a bunch of his whole acting career. It's got like 8 paragraphs.
He's an all-timer.
Get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
And no
Pedophilia.
No, nothing.
Nothing?
We're
No, it
sorry,
doesn't say
Dano.
anything
We're sorry,
There you go.
Dano.
Totally exonerated.
Read the fine print.
We're sorry, Dano.
Wait, the heck, I'm going to give him. Let's clear him. We've got
Yeah,
some
okay.
echo.
Let's clear him. Ready?
What's his name?
MacArthur Park is...
James MacArthur.
I hereby, James MacArthur, clear you of all badness.
Nice.
Next case.
That only you accused him of. Literally nowhere in the world did
Your
anyone
Honor, I
ever
move,
say it.
I move that
ever.
these tapes are bulk erased.
in
Your Honor.
in any format.
Your Honor, please.
Other than about 28 minutes ago, in this format.
Your Honor, you're on a fishing expedition here. Please. Please.
Okay,
Here we go.
Let
All
me
right.
get
Well,
this-
the winners.
Let me get the winners out of the way. Here's the papers. You can hear the papers.
They're real.
It's like old-timey
It was
radio.
like origami. Is that a duck?
Okay, Snyder. Is that back to front?
Yeah, first name, second. Yeah.
The winner for going to Hawaii, am I saying this right?
Yeah.
Is Jill Snyder. Is that right? Am I saying her name right?
Jose
Yay.
Snyder? Yeah.
Congratulations, Mrs. Snyder.
You'll get to be in
Well,
Hawaii.
that was a lot
with-
of build-up for that. I thought
Yeah.
more was going to happen when you said,
Yeah.
"I got to give away the winner." It's going to be like intense.
No.
That was about
it's
it.
Jill Snyder.
Yeah.
All right. See you in October.
All right.
All right.
Get some tanning lotion.
I thought, I don't know, some kind of luau music would play or like some kind of Don Ho thing or something. No, nothing.
He's dead too, isn't he, Dono? Didn't he die last year?
Yeah,
He did.
recently. Yeah.
Tiny baby.
Why are you saying tiny babies?
Because
Because you're stuck on the
Pedophile.
Dano, Don
I
Ho,
wrote
whatever.
about. You remember I wrote about Don Ho in my blog on MySpace, and then he died in like hours later.
Really?
Yeah.
For a brief period, I thought maybe my MySpace blog had the power to kill.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope
Sounds
it's
like
not
a
true.
horrible Twilight Zone.
That's a really
episode.
crappy Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Then you wrote a
Yeah.
blog about your fear of clowns, and that fear did not
And
die.
it did not
I
die.
heard.
So-
I heard that Don Ho was a pedophile. Was that?
Well, we know he's not
Well,
alive.
I just heard it
you
from
know
you.
what? Yeah, totally. Well, Tiny Bubbles referred to.
Oh yeah, that wasn't.
It was not about
They're not
champagne
bubbles.
bubbles.
That's not
No,
champagne.
No.
that was his nickname for.
No.
Well, we'll just leave it.
Yeah.
You know,
In the wild.
make me feel fine. Make me happy. Make me feel I love a guy
Don
with.
Ho do a show. You saw him do a whole show. You saw him do like a 2-hour set.
How was he?
What does he do in a 2-hour set?
He sings Tiny Bubbles 4 times.
No, he doesn't.
The
He
audience
reprises
sings
it.
with him. And then he talks
Yes.
about being stoned with Willie Nelson a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
He only
fun.
had was the one song, really, wasn't it?
That was pretty much
What's
it.
the other one? Tiny Bubbles and.
And then there's 20. One paddle, 2 paddle, 3 paddle, 4.
Oh,
like,
of course.
Like
One paddle, 2
yeah.
paddle, 3
yeah,
paddle,
it was the
4.
paddle
How
song.
could we all forget?
Yeah, huge hit in 1964.
We should do that for Balls of
In
Fury.
part
man.
of
Yeah.
Honolulu.
Yeah.
I think Steve does his quads to
7 on
that
the
song.
left,
That's his
14 on
quad
the
song.
right. Yeah, it's like a song about paddling your.
Yeah,
your
I'm getting
outrigger
something
canoe.
weird with kids with paddles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's a paddle.
He was a pedophile.
He was a paddle.
He's a pedophile.
He was a paddlephile.
Now you could say that it's like he was. I didn't say he was a
He was into
pedophile. He was a
paddles.
paddlephile, and I submit as evidence 1 paddle, 2 paddle, 3 paddle.
14 on the left, 7 on the
15
right, and 14 on the. So it's just the facts of how you paddle.
About you paddle an
Exactly,
outrigger
yeah.
canoe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very big
I can't
song
believe
in
it didn't catch on here.
67.
They actually have it in all the life rafts on commercial airlines.
Yeah,
They-
so
the life raft
14
plays
on
that
the right.
as
Yeah.
you're on the ocean.
Yeah.
Dono's
Yeah.
paddles.
He only had one hit. The other guy only had the guy in Vegas, Dankeschön.
Yeah, Wayne
Wayne
Newton. Wayne Newton, yeah.
They're kind of similar, them two guys,
Yeah.
Ho and Newton. They kind of had one
Newton Ho.
Yeah, good
song,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Olivia Newton Ho.
Yeah. Olivia Newton Howe.
I don't
Is
know.
he clean? Oh,
Wayne?
is he clean? Vegas
Wayno?
guy? Yeah.
Let's say
Is he?
no,
Yeah.
since we're being broadcast
Since we're- yeah.
live.
Is he not clean?
Yeah,
Oh no.
I think so. He's still doing it.
He still does it, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
his voice, the original recording, the voice is like real super falsetto, right?
Yeah, he was like
I always thought it was a
16.
girl.
Sounded
He was
like a
baby,
sounded
he was
like a
boy.
He was like
teenage.
16.
He was.
Yeah.
He was a 16-year-old boy.
He used to
Yeah.
pedophile himself.
Exactly.
He was a pedophile, but it was
he was-
legal because he was
Because
only
he was
16.
16.
I'm my own pedophile.
So technically, he was just a
That's his
teenager.
That's just a teenage boy.
Yeah.
A teenage boy who's in love with himself is every teenage boy.
Remember that Lifetime
Who's
movie?
learning about his sexuality on a teenage boy.
not a teenage boy.
Because there's no girls around.
Yeah.
Tonight
Yeah.
on I Am My Own Molester.
Yeah.
Who molested you? I see him every time I look in the mirror. Let me out of here. I am my own molester. A very special Lifetime movie.
Meredith Baxter Burney.
Richard Grieco, Lisa Welchel, and Meredith Baxter Burney.
Baxter Birdie!
That's what an old like British barrister. That's a great name to say when he's really
Baxter
angry.
Burney.
Back to Benny.
Yeah.
Really please the pros to bench.
Baxter Burney.
Baxter Birdie, you get in that shower!
I'm calling. I shall now call Meredith Baxter Burney. And I will finish this roast of beef.
That's Winston Churchill.
Yeah, it is. That's what it sounds.
It's very good. Well, they all sounded the same, them MP.
Those bulldog
Toffs.
voices. It's
Yeah, the
awesome.
toffs.
I love that. And now a statement from our Prime Minister, Mr. Prime Minister.
Bartiske Fulton Smythe.
That was our Prime
Minister
Minister.
says the
He'll be back
biggest
next
thing
week.
is
Courage.
Never so few as so many so long been pedophiled.
What the Prime Minister is trying to say is that Dano is totally cleared of all charges.
They should make a biography of Winston Churchill, like a big movie, and just call it Bleh. Bleh. The story of Winston Churchill. Bleh. Winston, all of London's on fire. What do we do? Yes, that's right, Winston. Thank you. A man who inspired a nation. Yeah.
He was a big napper, wasn't he?
He liked naps.
He loved napping.
He did?
Churchill, big napper.
He likes
Churchill, Hitler,
cigars,
big
yeah.
nappers.
Brandy and cigars.
Truman.
He didn't. He didn't. They didn't like him at first, though. You know.
Oh,
Churchill.
really?
They didn't.
No.
When he saw the writing on the wall,
Right.
everyone didn't want nothing to do with him. You know.
Oh, like he saw what the Nazis were going to be doing.
They
and they
saw,
went,
he saw the writing
Yeah.
on the wall, and everyone was like, "Warmonger." You know, they were calling him a warmonger and all this until the poop hit the fan, and
Until
it
he was
like,
right.
Winston, help
Yeah.
us! And he went, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Everyone hated him
Wow.
at first.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, was he a napper, Hitler?
Hitler was a big napper. Yeah. Isn't it amazing? You could be doing what he was trying to do and still take a nap.
It weren't. But he used to. I think he had a doctor, didn't he? Who kind of helped him nap.
Oh,
Yeah, that's very true.
Was he on the Lucky
like
Charms?
a Dr. Nick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky
or
Charms.
whatever, the
Magic
thing that
bag.
ups and
Yeah,
downs.
and he and Himmler would just spoon.
He and Himmler spooning in
They crawled down
the
the bunker
eagle's
and
nest.
just spoon into eagle's nest.
Hey, Himmler.
I think he
Say,
ended,
Gerberts, come up here and spoon me.
I think he ended up having Alzheimer's as well, didn't he?
Hitler?
He had the shakes at the end.
People, yeah, that'd give it to you.
Something was
had
going through his mind.
He had early onset something because he was like barking mad at the end. He would like have conversations with things that weren't people that weren't there, and everyone had to just stand around and kind of listen. And he's like, "I need more time. Just leave me alone."
Yeah,
And they're like,
yeah.
well, okay. Ha ha ha.
I think it's when that bomb went off.
Under his desk.
Yeah, I think,
Oh, yeah,
the
that,
one
that
that-
rattled
yeah.
him around a little bit?
Yeah.
I think that's when.
That's what made Hitler crazy?
That's when he started
If you
shaking.
pinpoint, if you look at his history, if you pinpoint,
He was fine. Bomb under the desk. This guy started getting really weird.
He got
Wow,
weird. He
yeah.
got some
Like,
weird
hey, man.
cockamamie notions in his
Whoa.
head.
Hey, Adolf,
Great.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, you were pretty cool before with the final solution thing. Now you're freaking me out.
Now you're making us all nervous
Hey,
around
dude.
here.
Adolf, I don't want to be harsh,
Hey,
but
man,
you're not fun to hang out with.
Wow, dude,
Can I just say that? I don't
What
want to be
happened
harsh,
to
but
fun final solution Hitler?
Yeah,
He was
you're
like,
kind of scaring us now,
live
man.
the party. Like, come on.
Wow.
oh, we just got to communicate from a Winston Churchill. We'll have Steve read it for you. Yeah, see, so it's really serious. You've got to do something.
You know what? I bet no one changed their name probably quicker than if you had the name Hitler.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
would
must
thi-
have been other
boy, I would
Hitlers
think so,
around
right?
in Germany.
Oh, yeah, they couldn't have been the only ones.
Almost
No,
all
there
the
was
bunches
he's
are.
from Austria, right?
Yeah.
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 What's your name? Joe Hitler? No.
No.
I know that guy's really huge. But... And there probably were other Adolf Hitlers. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, guys named Michael Bolton now. They're like, you know, like in Office Space,
yeah,
like,
I
I
know.
know.
Same thing.
Oh, Adolf Hitler. Yes, it's just...
Yeah, but I make marionettes.
Children love my
I'm not.
puppets.
I should clarify. I'm not that Hitler. Remember that guy in the bunker with the eagle's lair and Landy Riefenstahl?
Oh, yeah, we remember him, yeah.
I'm the guy who does the marionettes.
Oh, you're that Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
If once
okay.
you've seen one of my marionettes, it'll freak you out. They're like,
Adolf Hitler's puffin stuff.
I know, they're so lifelike. I should maybe change it.
I just lost like 8 bookings just
Yeah.
this morning.
Oh my
They
God!
called
Try
all
booking
these...
a marionette theater
Oh.
when it's called
Adolf Hitler's
Adolf
Marionette Theater.
Hitler's Happy Chocolate Marionette Village. I had the happiest chocolate marionette village in all of Salzburg, and then this other guy, he's nuts, man.
Yeah. And our advertising was, we have the final solution to your children's birthday party needs. It's such a gas to get my puppets. I mean, I could
Yes.
not have been worst ad copy.
Yeah, I know. It's like
It
the
was
worst
really
copy
rough.
ever.
Yes.
Take the Berlin exit, make your third right.
Yes.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just a stage name, Adolf Hitler, that he made up. You know, like Engelbert Humperdinck or something. Maybe it was made up.
Schnickelgruber?
Yeah. So
Maybe
he
his
could-
real
yeah.
name was Heinz. You know, whatever.
They
Yeah.
focus grouped it. And
They
they were like,
focus
that's
grouped
not
the-
scary enough. Dude.
Yeah, let's go with something a little scarier.
Yeah.
And again, Hitler is a great name to be yelled.
Get in there!
Get in here, Hitler!
Hitler!
Get in there and fix the Bernie! You did it now, Hitler.
What's this
All
about?
of Paris is on fire, Hitler.
Get in the shower!
Oh!
Yikes.
Wow. Hi-oh. Oh my God.
Hey-oh.
The worst cop show ever.
Hitler!
What's this about you annexing Poland? This is going to come out of your paycheck. Berlin's in ruins.
Berlin's in ruins?
You know how much paperwork we have to fill out now? Oh, Hitler.
We're giving you a new partner, Lenny Steinberg.
We got a visit to do.
Yeah.
Oh, we've made it an hour.
Wow. That just flew by, man.
And it's been only full of facts and
I know,
useful
just
information.
facts and misinformation and apologies. It's the Stephen Jones Apology Hour. We're sorry. Didn't mean that.
Bent Midler!
That's a pretty good one.
Did you like that?
Midler, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that a good detective name?
Midler!
Midler!
It's better with bet on the front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is better.
Detective Bette Midler. Such Friday.
Oh,
Bette Midler.
I think I need to change my underwear.
Yeah.
Dan Fogler, Ben Grant,
Aye, sir.
Tom Lennon,
Big ups.
Patton Oswalt.
Achtung.
We'll be right back after these lovely messages. Thanks for listening. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox Jury with my guests, Dan Fogler, Ben Grant, Tom Lennon, and Patton Oswalt, all from the new movie that's coming out next Wednesday.
Exactly.
Balls of Fury.
Got it.
Balls of Fury. I just love saying that.
Wednesday. I like saying Wednesday.
That comes up more often.
Wednesday
Yeah.
does come out more often.
It does.
How do you know if a movie's going to do well before it comes out?
Tracking.
You don't.
They test it, don't
They do. Oh yeah, they test it a lot. Whenever you make a movie, basically what you do is you take the movie, you drive down to Long Beach,
Yeah.
and you show it to 500 people, and then a room of 50 people tell you, look at what those 500 people
Oh man,
say.
that was boring, man.
Yeah.
There should be more boobs.
Why didn't that guy show her boobs?
Yeah.
So, but,
There's a lot of
but
that.
they can actually, you can actually pinpoint it from that.
No, they can't, because if they could, movies would probably be better.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
try, and they
They
think
try.
they think they can, and they
There's
try.
no, there's
It's
no real
interesting.
system for it.
You
but
can tell when a movie's boring people. Like
Yes, that you
afterwards,
can tell.
afterwards when they ask people questions, you
Yeah.
don't really learn that much. But
Yeah.
when you're in a theater,
If you sit
you
with
can
them,
tell
you
that,
can
you can tell when people are bored and like
people start
Yeah, yeah.
wiggling and shifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start messing about in the back seats.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's gotta suck when a movie tests really well and then it's for some reason it just doesn't do well, even though it's gotta be weird when they test it and I was like, I hate this, then it comes out and it's huge.
Well, and any screening that I've ever gone to, everyone applauds like crazy, even if it's crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
happy
you
to see
have
a
to, because
movie.
they're sitting right there. They're always right there with you.
It's a big kiss-ass fest, though, isn't it,
Yeah.
as well?
There's
Yeah.
always somebody right around you. You gotta, like, oh, are they looking at me? I better be clapping.
Yeah.
Because this one sucks, but the next one might be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you test it
You
in
never
like
know.
Northridge and Long Beach and like Newark, New Jersey, and you try to get
Yeah.
people who aren't in the business and just watch them. Watch the movie.
It's fun to watch people watch a movie. It's fun to watch people watch a comedy.
Yeah.
This one was fun to watch with people.
You
Yeah.
need to get. They need whenever you do that, when they have that, they need to have seats behind the screen so you can like just look out at the crowd.
They videotape.
They
them.
tape
do.
it. Yeah.
They,
They
got
do?
They got
Yeah.
a camera pointed straight at them. And you can,
Infrared, right?
yeah, and then you can also they record them so you then after you do it you can watch the movie
And
and listen to the
laughs.
audience as a track.
Wow.
So if you argue with the studio
You say,
and they
"That's
say
funny."
this is funny and they say it's not, you can play the track,
Say,
like
"See?"
play the
Yeah.
laugh and say, see, people are laughing at
There's
that.
also a science with estimating blinking, right? They can if
No, that's
people-
Clockwork Orange.
I believe that's Clockwork
That's right. If
Orange.
you blink too much, they may kill you.
That's part of the ultraviolence, I think.
yeah.
No, like if you blink too much, it's like if your
Really?
eyes stay open a certain amount of time, that means that you're interested. If you blink,
Really?
then that means that you're.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
Wow.
either.
God, that's weird. I don't like the way they study us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a way to control us. It's
Yeah.
creepy.
It's like when you're going to get the electric chair.
Yeah.
Your kind of eyes are open,
You're very interested.
paying
Very
attention. You're paying attention.
Yeah. Very interesting.
You're not blinking.
And there's nothing you need to know.
No.
Even though you're paying attention.
Nope.
In fact, if I start making movies, I'm going to insist that they're shown to people in the electric chair.
In chairs, yeah.
So they're really into this movie. Like they're really. I wish it could have been longer. I could
That's
have
a
watched
great-
another hour
I
or
could have
so.
watched another hour.
It's a
No
great
problem.
test audience.
Yeah, that's an amazing test of
Well,
audience.
they're not going to feed you a string of lines.
Mm-mm.
They're going to tell it like it is.
Yeah.
They got nothing to lose.
Yeah, nothing.
Hey, this
want
one's
the truth
crap,
now.
guys. I'm going to tell you right
I
now.
really thought your third act fell
I
apart.
thought Affleck as a superhero would be great, but I'm gonna look. I got one foot in hell, and I'm going to tell you how I feel. Guys, I don't know about the purple jumpsuit. It reminded me of the Phantom. I'm going to tell you. Sorry, guys. The next movie I see is going to be with Lenny Riefenstahl in Hell. So.
And Ben Affleck is a superhero to me, and that was the argument I was in when I shot that guy. So I thought this movie is just going to be a home run.
I
And
thought it
it-
was for me.
and now
I
I
know.
realize that guy died for nothing.
I know.
Wow.
And I'm going to, before
Gotta
you
control my
electrocute me,
temper.
I'm going to quickly post on Ain't It Cool News what I thought about it.
Yeah.
That's really going to sting.
Yeah.
With a lot of exclamation points and misspellings.
Yeah.
It's my thing. Well, you know, I have a friend who's in radio in New York, and they have guys come in. You may have experienced this, that to test out how they like the radio show. They'll have these listeners, and they'll come in for 5 hours, and they'll play them snippets of radio shows and go, "What do you think? Yes or no?" And this is like on a weekday during the day. They come in all day, and then they're paid. These people, they get $1 for doing this, for giving their opinions. This is on a, you know. And then so he said, my career is being decided by people who have
5 hours.
have a day and then for $1.
They're obviously not very high up in the food chain, are they,
No,
right?
but they're deciding what goes on the
Yeah.
radio.
Well,
people.
that's juries. They kill people.
Yeah.
Juries, give people the chair, and it's the same thing. Those are people who couldn't think of a reason to get out of jury duty.
Yeah.
For TV shows, you set people in an audience and you give them a dial.
You watch it live.
And so they turn it up when they like something and down when they don't like something. So you're watching as you watch their
You
TV
can watch
show.
a chart live, like an earthquake
Like
seismograph.
Nielsen?
Yeah,
well,
there's a bunch of companies that do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
way
way
you can have their
You watch
fingerprints.
the little line that says, we like it, we don't like it, we like it, we don't
There's
like it.
there must be a more modern way of doing it, surely.
Yes, but it's anally, and no one wants to do that.
It's an anal probe. And,
It's intense.
It's like
Intense.
Matrix
You people won't do it for $1.
Under
Yeah.
my tongue, please.
Or the people who will do it from $1,
You don't want their opinion.
yeah.
You know
They're
where they
guys.
stand.
Yeah. They're going to be pretty
You're not here for the TV shows, are
No,
you?
you're just here to get fiddled with.
Yeah.
Can I have my dollar now?
No.
Are we getting dollars?
We do.
Are we a test audience or something?
I get $1, yeah.
Because whatever it is, it's selling like hotcakes. Whatever you're doing.
Do you think there is aliens? You know, like there's always the people who have been pronged around with, right?
Yeah.
And it's always the same. It's always the same. You know, the guys with the little big eyes.
Yeah.
The little round bald heads.
Yeah.
Basted in bourbon.
Little arms.
Those aliens.
Yeah. And they're always
Greys.
probing, and you can't move for whatever reason. You can't get up from the slab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They must just be sick of probing each other,
Is that what it
Yeah.
was?
I guess.
They're
They're like,
homosexuals from the
look,
future.
we've lived really far away in this weird planet. We've developed a really intense fetish,
Yeah.
and we're bored of each
And
other.
we're all of us like probing. None of us like being probed.
No,
We better
very
build some
into it.
spaceships.
We got to figure out some technology, bro.
Or what if their society is powered
Either
on
we need
something?
either we need a new fetish,
Yeah. No,
or like
vetoed.
or like some kind of super nuclear spaceship.
Yeah.
Okay, let's work on that.
What if there's like? What if
I ain't
there's?
giving up probing, bro.
What if like our rectums are like the wardrobes in Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe, and these aliens, the only way they can travel to this enchanted land is by probing our
They're on the
rectum.
way
So they
through.
and they have adventures, and then they let us go.
Yeah.
That was fun. I got some Turkish
great.
delight, and I caught a lion. Oh, it was wonderful.
Ask Narnia.
How did they know?
Yeah.
They went to so many different other species.
Yeah.
None of it worked.
Their
No.
their colons left them in other
We
places.
tried squids
This
and
animal's
pelicans.
This
and,
animal's ass leads nowhere. Let's keep trying. Try the cow.
We could also
Anything?
be like
No.
those toads in the rainforest. We might have some sort of like
maybe we're-
hallucinogen
maybe up our butts.
Up our butts. Like that they have to travel all the way here and they probe up there, but it's the only
And then they,
can
and
get.
then they lick it like a dipstick. And
Yeah,
then they get high.
exactly. Yeah. Wow.
They got
They
for
fly
like 3
around.
minutes and then it wears off.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
Man, that was a long trip for
Yeah,
a
it was-
short butt high.
hey, this farmer's cashed. We got to get another one. This farmer's totally
Don't
cashed.
bogart the farmer.
Yeah,
dude.
get that farmer over here.
We're gonna have to find another cornfield pronto. I'm craving a butt high.
Oh, this is skunk butt. This stuff isn't that good. There's a bunch of skunk butt. 8 light years. My family already died 9 times.
I'm not even seeing trails, man.
By the time I get back, I'll be younger than my own daughter. This is not worth it. Thank you, Sublight Speed. Thanks for nothing.
Humanoids.
So they're using us to like get pledged to get high.
Like pledge.
Yeah.
exactly.
We're not even a great high.
We are the dust off of the universe.
Yeah.
Ask,
We're other species dust off.
Like whippets.
ask Kryptonite.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Ask Kryptonite.
Yeah.
you're right.
I think
Maybe
they're
we're-
playing at the whiskey tonight.
Ask Kryptonite.
But it's none of the original guys.
Yeah, I know.
It's only the bass player.
Yeah, it's just not
Everybody
worth it.
else is-
The drummer's the reason to go see Ask
Yeah,
Kryptonite.
it's
I
not
mean,
even
everyone
in it.
knows
He's
that.
not even in it anymore.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ugh. What's the point?
He went to Modest Mouse, the good guy.
What was it? Albert Einstein said something that they were like, "Do you believe in UFOs?" And he goes, "I do, but they're not from other planets. They're time machines from our future.
Right.
That's what we're seeing." And I was like, "Oh, because that would explain like maybe we've evolved into those little
Smooth
things
with the big eyes.
Yeah, and then that's what a billion years looks like in the future, and they're coming back for some reason. You know, to look at us and."
But then wait a second. So what they're doing in our asses is just historical research.
Yes.
Why
It's
do
a time
they
machine.
They're
They
seeing
would know.
what we
They have
eat.
books about what humans' asses looked like around 2007.
Maybe it's like a field trip
why
or
would they come
something.
back 1,000 years to look?
Because we're not probing each other
Well,
now.
we
forgot. So they have to come back. If we were probing each other now, they wouldn't have to come back and probe us
And
later.
we wrote it down. So if we as a society decide to write down specifically right now what our asses are like,
They
we
won't
could
get
prevent
probed.
them coming back
Yeah.
and checking.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
We have to start documenting it more.
Yeah, so they can just look it up.
Then they can just Google it.
Yeah.
No, that's a Tom Cruise movie. talking to the UN. You people have got to listen to me. We have got. There's only one way to stop this invasion.
Rectal report. Rectal report for Friday.
Yeah, Tom Cruise in Rectal.
Rectal. Full rectal.
RECKTAL though, just to be awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to be movie awesome.
I don't think aliens have asses, do they?
No, it's all.
Maybe that's it too. They don't have asses.
So you want to check.
They're just jealous.
You know, over time you adapt.
Like, how did we lose our asses?
They stopped eating.
Yeah.
They don't
so
need to
their
eat
asses
anymore.
closed up.
Yeah,
They're-
They
live
didn't
on-
need it anymore.
No, they live on space rays now.
Yeah.
And they,
Space rays.
speak telepathically.
You said that so like they live on
Confidently.
space rays. They live on space. You're so authoritative about
think
that.
anybody was gonna call me on it.
You can Wikipedia that.
because they live on space rays.
Yeah,
More delicious
obviously.
space rays.
That's we don't need to debate that. They live on space rays. What
More
we need to
delicious
debate
space rays that I don't have to excrete, apparently.
Just check my Don Ho
Precious,
blog. You'll read all about it.
A portal has opened in time. It may be in your ass. Rectal. Tom Cruise.
That's Tom Cruise's name in the movie. His name is like Don Rectal.
Don Rectal.
And he's trying to Rectal. You're gonna start playing by the rules. That's awesome.
His ass is a doorway.
The mayor's gonna have my ass for this. The future's gonna have our ass, Chief. Don't you understand? Rectal.
There is a light at the end of every tunnel.
Except one.
Get in that hole.
Rectal.
Fire in a hole!
Rectal.
Now, one man.
And a happy gerbil.
It actually makes more sense than Minority Report.
It makes a lot more
Kinda,
sense.
yeah.
That computer made no sense where he's doing the Jacques Brel pantomime
I
kind
know.
of dance. A computer that you have to dance in to operate for some reason.
We have three.
anybody
In the
understand
future,
that? No.
computers are powered
more-
by 3 bald emo kids. I didn't know that. Sitting in a milk bath. That's how. Hey, did you get the new Dell? Yeah, one of my emos drowned. I got to get a new one.
Well, how much
Sucks.
milk did you put in there?
I know.
Yeah, see?
You tell me, and
Lighter
I
on
never
the milk.
listen.
Lighter on the milk and the Chris Angel kid floating in
I
it.
lost half my emails.
What was your space rays?
Space rays.
Space rays.
Let's make up some more
I love it. Yeah, more.
common space words.
Space rays. Oh, he's got planet fever.
Yeah.
It happens out there.
Planet fever.
Yeah, he's got planet fever
From too much
space.
Space madness.
Yeah,
from too much Neptune dust.
yeah. You have that Neptune dust out there.
Oh,
Scientific fact.
you breathe in the Neptune dust.
Well, you know, they passed
Neptune
too close
Dust
to
is also
a...
playing at the Key Club tonight, by the way.
they passed too close to a solar star.
They're opening for Ass Kryptonite. Weirdly, they have the drummer from Ass Kryptonite is now in.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of
Neptune
tension
Dust.
backstage. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
I just skip it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Great T-shirts, though.
Maybe they
T-shirts are
can
cool.
fly too close to a solar star. And then they'll get some space madness. Like going too close to the solar
You
star.
called it Planet Fever before.
Well, planet fever is the
Not
archaic
related.
term. Space madness is what the people in the know used. I don't think I need to.
Space madness! Get in there! Get in there!
This shower is very crowded now.
Oh, good
Yeah,
Lord.
God.
Oh, this is a crowded shower.
Yeah.
Who isn't in that
It's
shower
got
now?
Bette Midler. It's got Hitler. It's got
Churchill's in there.
Churchill and
Banachek.
Hitler in the shower in my mind.
Humans.
I wish I could stop looking at it.
The pedophile guy, what's his name?
Not Don
He's
Ho.
not a pedophile.
Not a pedophile.
He's not a
He's been
pedophile.
cleared by
We
Wikipedia.
cleared him
We
of all
cleared that
charges.
guy. Yes, he's clear.
Cleared of all charges. Let me
Gary
just make,
Glitter
Let me just make
on-
sure
yes,
he's cleared of all
exactly.
charges. Yeah, he's
There
cleared.
we
All
go.
right.
Are you gonna play something?
Yeah, we should play something.
You're playing something,
I
right?
think we, yeah.
That would be nice.
You got to sing along to this.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Just a small town boy
Oh, yeah.
living in a
Took a midnight train.
She took the midnight train going anywhere. It's just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
I don't mind you
Coming here, that's what I was thinking. And wasting all my time. Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind, yeah. It's not the button that you wear. It's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. Just what I needed. I need someone to know. What? Yeah. I need just what I needed. What I needed. Something is blue. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. That's what they say. Something, something, running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, running to get away into the night, and then you put your arms around me and you tumble to the ground, and then we say, I think we're alone now. Better check than anyone around. I think we're alone now. Just in the bed is the only sound. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Woo! Ow! Ow!
There's another one.
What else goes with that? Oh, yeah.
What goes?
Flash! Ah! He's a miracle! Now! Saving every one of us! Flash! Ah! Savior of the universe! Savior of the universe! Bam, 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 bam.
Rolling, 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 keeping doggies rolling. Got my head swollen, rawhide.
Yeah.
Rawhide, yeah.
Red and wind and leather, hell bent for leather, wishing my girl was by my side. Things I'm missing, good fiddles, love and kissing, are waiting at the end of my ride. Pull 'em out! Move up! Move out! Hit 'em up! Look down! Rawhide.
Champion.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, watch old bandit run. Smokey's got them ears on, and he's hot on your trail. You know that he won't stop till you're in jail. You gotta dodge him, you gotta duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. You gotta put that hammer down and give him here. Wilbur! Down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go, and it's short time to get there. I'm eastbound and watch old bandit run.
5 to 1, 1 and 5. No one here is out alive.
Lizard King, get in here!
Morrison!
Stop dancing with those Indians!
Is anybody here? Is anybody here? I think I dropped my beer. It's a crowded room, and everyone is feeling so funky tonight. I'm feeling so funky right now. You better slap my thighs. Get your booby up, then your boobies down. The titties going all over town. I don't know what the hell. Somebody else get your stuff right going now. It's the song.
It's that song going
good.
I'm trying to think of a song that I can segue into and look so darn cool with my musical acumen. Wait, I think I know that song if I could just.
Them bunch of guys and don't know the song coming on. Yeah, I'm gonna make it up. We're gonna shake it up.
Andalusia. I'm Fergalicious. I'm rock, I'm Fergalicious. I'm giving kisses on the block, I'm Fergalicious. I put your boy in rock, and they be lining down the block just to watch, but I got 'em Fergalicious. I'm just up in the gym, just working on my fitness, Fergalicious, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hiding down the street and I'm whizzing in the bushes, Fergalicious, Fergalicious.
I'm wearing a dog like a hat and proclaiming myself the king of Spain. I'm Fergalicious. I got my pants around my ankles and I'm screaming at traffic. I'm Fergalicious.
Fergalicious.
I'm gonna marry a bowl of soup and run one of my shoes for Congress, 'cause I'm Fergalicious.
Fergalicious.
I hitchhike wearing a pirate suit and I sleep in a cardboard box in my living room. I'm Fergalicious.
Fergalicious. Fergalicious.
listening to Jonesy's Jukebox Jury with my guest, Dan Fogler, Ben Garant, Tom Lennon,
Either way.
and Patton Oswalt, all from the new movie that's coming out next Wednesday, Balls of Fury.
You put such a royal spin on balls.
It makes me feel bad for calling the movie that when you say it.
I know.
I'm a little embarrassed by it now.
Merchant
Balls.
Ivory presents Balls of Fury, based on the William Makepeace Thackeray novel.
Who's what companies are doing it?
It's Rogue. It's a Rogue Spyglass movie. Which is, like a subsidiary of Universal.
They did Hot Fuzz.
Did you like that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they're talented, them guys?
Oh, yeah.
Really Hot Fuzz was so great.
Did you like Shaun of the Dead better?
Oh, I like Shaun of the Dead a little better myself.
Yeah, I like Shaun of the Dead better,
Yeah.
That morning hangover scene where he staggers to the deli is one of the
Yeah.
funniest scenes I've ever seen. He
I had
slips
them
on the
guys
blood.
on there. They were funny.
Trying to get the trying to make a reservation at the restaurant.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's one of the funniest scenes.
I told Edgar Wright when I saw Hot Fuzz, I'm like, you just made an Agatha Christie movie if Michael Bay directed it. And he said, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's in this nice country murder mystery, but there's the most insane violence in it for no reason.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's good. What do you watch? Do you watch a lot of TV, you guys?
I don't actually have cable at all. So the only things I see are on TV.
I don't have cable.
Because I read books.
I read books.
I read books in the original Latin.
Here's a really dumb guy making fun of a guy for reading. It's like, look at me, I'm reading a book. No, dude, you're getting it wrong. It's actually pretty cool that he's reading a book. Look at me, I'm reading a chapter.
Churchill read books.
I have a TV. I just don't have cable. So I don't get any reception. So I watch things on DVD.
All right.
I've been watching the extras lately.
I watch a lot of
Gervais's,
TV.
new show.
Did you like Extras?
I did. I like the second season even better than the first season. Yeah.
I actually prefer Extras over The Office. I never got into The Office.
Boy, Extra season 2 is really, really solid.
Is
yeah.
it?
It's really
Yeah,
funny.
it's really good.
Yeah.
But there are moments on The Office that just lay me out. They're so, especially the job training day.
The Christmas special.
When they're doing the Christmas special.
That's the
is
best
amazing.
music video.
2 hours
like
ever.
That killed me.
If you don't know me by now. He did this show. They had this big concert for Lady Di. It was her birthday at Wembley, and the two boys called up all these artists who she liked, and they all performed. This was like about a month ago, and he came out at the end. What's his name?
Ricky Gervais?
Yeah, Ricky Gervais, and did a bit and bombed.
Oh no!
Hard room
playing
to do
Wembley.
Yeah.
Doing
Wembley
stand up
Stadium,
at
doing
Wembley
stand-up?
Stadium at
Yeah.
a memorial
Princess Di's
service.
Memorial?
Yeah,
I wouldn't take that slot.
no.
And
Well,
you
that
said
sounds
he
like a
came out at the
practical joke.
end.
yeah, pretty
So
much.
he's all these bands have already gone on,
Yeah.
and now the comedy of Ricky Gervais.
It was almost at the end, I believe. It was almost at the end, but it was, I mean, everyone, when them two asked, everyone goes because they're royalty.
Sure.
Personally, I wouldn't bother going. I think it's a load of old nonsense. And Lady Di's dead,
Yeah.
so she ain't getting to hear it.
It's true.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
everyone, as much as they put the royal family down, when they call, everyone goes running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, didn't Mick
they're
Jagger
the
get
Queen
made a
of England or
knight for
something.
crying out loud?
Yeah, he's a knight.
And Keith was like, "What are you doing? I'm not taking." Like they wanted them both, and Keith was like, "I'm not going to become a knight." And then
Yeah.
Mick was like,
Wait a
"Sure."
second. Are you saying Keith passed on a knighthood?
He passed on a knighthood.
He did really?
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
A lot of responsibility.
My dad's all mad that Bono took it.
Didn't you have an idea, or was it your dad's, that
think it was my
dragons
dad.
come back and they take all of
They
the
get all
guys
the-
who've
they
been
round up all
knighted,
the knights.
Elton John,
And they gotta go fight 'em.
Sean Connery, and
That's
they
a
have to come
movie,
up and
dude.
fight
Yeah.
the dragons?
That's
a
I
movie
believe that
right
was my
there.
dad's
Great movie,
idea.
right
That's a
there.
great idea.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
They get called into service.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had to
The
actually
round
do
table.
anything.
Yeah, they fit him in suits of armor, and it's like Elton John and like real, like sort of squeezing out the side of his chainmail.
Yeah,
And
all those guys.
all those guys.
All those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they
Bunch
offered
of
you a
weird-
knighthood, would you take it?
No, I wouldn't.
No, just wouldn't do
No.
it. Yeah,
No.
good.
I don't think so, It's like, why?
Yeah, what does it mean? Does it mean you got to go do stuff now? Like you got to,
Fight dragons.
Young girls.
You got to go. If they
young,
call you, you got to fight dragons. Yeah.
Young girls call me sir anyway.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
you gain nothing.
Nothing.
No.
And also, Sir
Does
Steve,
it come with a special
doesn't that
hat?
sound like a guy that runs a weird, like, fetish club?
Yeah, it sounds like
Welcome
Sir
to
Steve.
Sir Steve's Laguna Basement.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Don't get oil on the latex.
Yeah.
Sir Steve gets mad. This latex does not respond to oil. Read the wall. It has all of Sir Steve's rules.
So says
When
Sir
you're in
Steve.
the dungeon, Sir Steve's rules go.
And trust me, you don't want him coming down from his office.
You know.
And he is watching this.
Sir Steve's cool with rough
See
play.
that eye in the sky? He's watching this. He doesn't come down.
Get in this office.
Sir Steve, a Quinn Martin production. That's it.
There you go.
Quinn Martin.
When you had that name on it, you know you're happening.
You've got something
A
great.
QM production.
Put the maces and chalices back where you got them when you enter the dungeon.
So saith
So
Sir
saith
Steve.
Sir Steve. It's like a Renaissance fair of S&M. Sir Steve runs.
Sir
It's
Steve's-
like medieval times,
Yeah,
right?
It is.
Yeah.
But for S&M fetishes.
Adult-only medieval times.
Adult only medieval. Hey, that's a good idea. Hey, now that we're sitting here,
Hey, I
I know
know.
we're just talking about.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. I deem that good.
Yeah.
Who put the goblet of motion lotion on the... Have you people not heard of coasters?
Yeah.
Steve's first rule, use
Coasters for the
coasters.
motion.
Use coasters.
Please. He's like a really uptight fetish dude. He doesn't want you to
He's
do
got
anything.
OCD. Yeah.
Yeah, really bad OCD, Sir Steve.
Yeah.
This Iron Maiden's expensive. Use
Yeah.
coasters.
I'm not made of Iron Maidens, people. This has to be cleaned. Oh. We're out of pledge. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm not made of ducats.
Sir Steve's
Sir
Good Time
Steve.
S&M Dungeon.
Good time S&M dungeon.
Dungeon and
With an
pizza
E
parlor.
at the end,
Yeah, with an E. It's like Chuck E. Cheese, kind
It's
of.
like Chuck E. Cheese.
Now
yeah.
with 3 locations to serve you.
Yeah.
It's for people who are just like getting in on the ground level of S&M.
Yeah.
They're, they want to try it, but
Filling
they
the
also
waters.
but they also want a nice buffet and some macaroni and cheese.
They come in for the pizza. And
An
stay
animatronic show.
Stay
That's
for
a
the
great
probing.
buffet.
They want a nice piece of turkey leg and some mac and cheese, and then some ball torture.
Yeah.
And at the end, you take a picture of the family and tape it home. Yeah.
Put some angel space on them afterwards. Space dust as well.
Space dust. Space
Sling it
dust.
Two space dust.
Anal probes on aliens.
Yeah.
There is an alien room now at Sir Steve's.
Welcome to
They
Sir
have a
Steve.
special alien room.
Hi, welcome to Sir
New.
Steve.
All new.
Good
For
time
you
in
Star
bondage
Trek
dungeon.
fans.
Bondage dungeon and pizzeria. Come for the bondage, stay for the deep dish pizza.
We'll chain you to the wall with great savings.
Great savings.
Ask about our new coupon book.
And ball pit.
And they always have a
Try the
ball pit.
The ball pit's not what you think.
We have,
it is.
yeah.
what do you think it
Well,
is?
there's one for the kids and then
And
one
then
for the
there's a ball-
adults,
and then there's a
they're
ball pit.
very different. Please, we do not. We you have to sign an indemnity clause in case you confuse them. Sorry. If you don't take care of your kids,
What's the closest you have in America for a knighthood?
Metal, nothing.
Halliburton.
yeah, I don't think we have anything.
I mean, we sort of fought so we didn't have to do that.
That's
we
true.
fought, I mean, kind of the whole point of it was like, we're not going to do that. And technically, you can't use it. Like, people say, Sir Paul and Sir Elton in this country, but isn't one of the deals with why we fought so we don't use those here?
Because we're,
Yeah.
we're all equal, right?
Yeah, except for rich people.
Yeah,
Except for
of course.
people.
I think the closest to a knighthood is like a Brooke Williams membership. Like that's the very closest to a knighthood is if you have a Brooke Williams silver card.
Oh, I think it's a Jaguar.
a Jaguar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you have a caricature up in the Palm restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my God.
That's your knighthood.
That's as close as you get.
Yeah.
Right? Then I,
Although I'm telling
And
you,
I'm a
if
knight.
they brought back knighthoods and royalty, and it would be the biggest thing
Oh,
in
we'd
this
love
country.
it. We would love it.
Sir, Vicomte, Lord, Duke. People would be buying themselves titles
Oh,
in a second.
Yeah.
Sir John Wayne.
Sir John,
Sir John
yeah,
Wayne.
exactly.
Posthumous knight.
Dame Paris.
I got my face up at the Palm
Sir
in New York.
Adolf Hitler.
Sir Adolf.
Very
Hey, that's Sir
controversial
Adolf to you. Führer wasn't good enough for me. I'd have Sir.
Adolf Hitler!
Steve wants to see you.
Into the ball pit.
Into the ball pit.
Sir Steve,
Are
you're
you?
always calling. Belichick, get in the ball pit.
Into the ball pit.
Oh,
Miss Cannon, Gidley, Wojciech.
that sex swing is coming out of your paycheck. Man X. Oh, God. Cannon working in a fetish club. That would, oh, boy. I've broken another sex swing. I'm sorry.
Can somebody powder me up and help me into this latex?
It's partially your fault for the bottomless bowls of pasta you offer the staff. But I have broken another sex swing. Now, I know that it's coming out of my paycheck, but may I just argue on my behalf of...
That sounds like Admiral Akbar, man.
But yeah, it's kind of...
Welcome to Admiral Akbar's Sex Palace. We know we're sending a lot of mixed messages.
My God, if you go into our ballroom, it will be an experience unlike one... Admiral Akbar!
What the hell's going on?
Actually, Paycheck could be a good name.
Paycheck.
Yeah. It's kind of got the check thing going.
You're right, Paycheck.
Vaguely Polish.
If Johnny Paycheck were a cop. Paycheck, get in here! And don't say take this job and shove it. I'm sick of hearing that. It's funny once.
Wow, they should have had a
You
TV
didn't
show.
even write that.
Paycheck.
He should have had a TV show. Johnny Paycheck just quits a different job every week.
Shove it, Chief.
I hate you.
Wait, he quits he quits a new job every week?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, at the end, he starts with a new job, and at the end of the hour, he quits.
He's out.
Take my teaching credentials. Yeah. Take my Arby's name tag. I'm not working.
I'm not teaching cello anymore.
I'm not teaching cello anymore.
I'm resigning this stupid presidency.
Get in here and teach these kids cello.
This country can go take a
You're going to
jump
have
in
to
a lake.
operate this color me mine without a paycheck.
On a very special paycheck.
Where he works at a job for 2 episodes. Yeah.
I quit. You're
one job he
self-employed.
gets.
Then I quit again.
Paycheck.
I'm firing myself. Sucks. This job is a nightmare.
I'm not cleaning up crap at the circus anymore.
Stay out of Branson, Paycheck. How do you even do a show where a guy quits every week? I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe. There was a show with a trucker with a monkey. You can do anything.
True. You can do anything. That would prove
Anything is possible in television.
I had a friend when I was touring as a comedian. He said he would love to, like, when he tours these towns, it used to be like a Tuesday through Sunday gig. So he wanted to go in there Monday, get a job at like a McDonald's or a Taco Bell during the day, and then just mouth off to the boss and like inspire all these minimum wage workers to just quit their and like become this legend throughout the Midwest. Like, this guy worked here for a week. He was just the biggest rebel. He didn't, he just becomes this weird legend.
Yeah,
He
like
always
a
gets
Johnny
fired.
Appleseed making people quit minimum wage jobs.
Just losing their jobs.
When you say it out loud, I don't know how great.
Yeah, not that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably would have been kind of sad now that I think about it.
I'm thinking of these poor people working the fry bin.
Have you ever quit a job? Like, I forget it. I'm out of here.
This is the only job I've ever had.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
And so
You
far,
were in a
I
band
haven't
for a
quit.
while.
Yeah. I don't know if you call that a job. This is like a job where I come. This is like pretty much the only job I've had where I actually come
to a place
every day.
So you're really saving it up for like when you can really just walk out
yeah. Burn
Here,
the place
take
down.
my headphones.
Yeah, take my headphones.
I don't need these anymore. No, I don't care how my voice sounds because I quit.
Sir Steve! Got the other business, Sir Steve.
Sir Steve.
So you never held any other job?
I had one when I was like 15, window cleaning for about 2 weeks, and I got put into a remand home for stealing cars. But that was about it. That was about it.
Did you see anything interesting in Windows? I would think that's a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see some stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like these are office buildings?
No, just houses.
Oh, wow.
Great opportunity to steal stuff.
Exactly. You could case places out.
Well,
And so you did.
Okay. That's what you were doing.
And so you did, and you got to cool off for a little while.
Yeah. I wasn't a good thief, though. I got caught a lot.
How do you hotwire a car?
Well, back then, I was talking to this about someone the other day. Back then, you could literally start a car with a comb.
No.
What?
Really?
No, I swear
Just
to God.
whack it in?
No,
you think?
you didn't even have to whack it in. You just
like picking a lock?
like the metal combs. And had a long
the metal ones. Yeah,
file the end down a little bit, and you could literally start a Mini Cooper, all them kind of cars like that.
With a metal comb.
They hardly had any,
Ridging.
You just stick anything in there and turn it, and it pretty much. There was no cameras. There was no such thing as alarms.
Wow.
This is
so
like,
how'd you get caught?
Well, I looked like I was 15.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, driving a caravan. It was.
Did you only steal one car and get caught, or did you steal a few and then?
You stole a couple, I believe.
A lot.
Oh, okay.
Not that I've researched it,
No.
but a little bit.
Yeah, no, lots and lots.
Any
lots and
car chases?
No. Oh, well, actually, I'll tell a lie, but I don't want to go into it.
Oh, okay.
But, okay. There was this, it was in an Austin Healey 3000.
Yeah.
That I stole with a comb.
Yeah.
Me and my mate, we was coming around Shepherd's Bush Green. I don't know if you know where that is. It's a big kind of roundabout.
I played Shepherd's Bush Empire.
Yeah, it was literally where the cops saw us was outside there.
Nice.
Funny enough.
Okay.
So I was flying around there, and then the cops saw us and followed us down Wood. I think it's Wood Lane where the BBC studios is now, and just past the BBC, they were like chasing us with the alarms going. I was literally like 15.
Wow.
What the only thing different that they do in America is they stop in front of you. Like here, the cars stop behind you, police cars. So they pulled up in front, they stopped, and I pulled over, and they was getting out. And as they got out, I drove forward and smashed into them. And they fell on the floor, and I kind of got around them, and then I zoomed off. And then there was this one little piece of, it was a railway, you know?
Sure.
So we kind of just stopped in the middle of the road, and my mate went one way, and I went the other way over a railway. And along the railway, and we got away.
You got away.
Did you always steal cars and drive fast in them?
It was just joyriding.
Joyriding. You never stole a car and then used it as transportation.
No.
It was just
because you had to get rid of it.
It was just fun.
Just for 100% adrenaline.
Yeah.
Just juvenile nonsense, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun.
That's so awesome.
It was great. Yeah. It was exciting, you know.
Young Steve Jones. Who would have busted you?
The Adventures of Young Steve.
Steve Jones.
You could sell
Yeah.
that too.
Adult Swim. That's a great
Totally.
show.
Young Steve Jones.
Great show.
And it's just joyriding with Steve, and every week you just ride through a different neighborhood and point out markers and stuff like that.
You can make a PlayStation game out of it.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Jones.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But you don't kill anyone, you just drive around
on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
You drive really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really fun. But if you were driving away from Shepherd's Bush, then
you could
that's kind of a. Were you
Hero.
in kind of a posh neighborhood? Because it's a posh area, kind of close to there.
Well, it wasn't posh back then. It's changed. London's changed.
It got really
a hell of a lot.
gentrified when I was there.
It was very Irish when I was a kid. Shepherd's Bush. A lot of Irish, poor, very poor. Ran. I was actually brought up not far around the corner from Goldhook Road, which is the street round the corner. I don't know if you ever walked around there from the Shepherd's Bush Empire. The Shepherd's Bush Empire, when I was a teenager, it used to be this show called Crackerjack. It was a kid show.
Oh, really?
It was like a stupid kid show, and that was in there, and it was the BBC owned that. I saw the Faces in there. They played Rod Stewart and the Faces.
Wow.
In the 70s.
Man, so it was like rock bands for kids, like going up and.
Well, they had different things going on. They had different shows in there. But,
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was. I got a lot of history that place.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it seemed nice and old when I was inside.
Yeah, it's a good place. We actually played there in '96 when we did a reunion, the Sex Pistols.
You saw him at the Roseland, right?
Roseland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you guys. The night after you did Letterman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, that tour.
Yeah, it was a great show. Really, really good show.
Is that it? Yeah. We've come to the end.
We're close.
We made it.
Wow.
You never played any song?
Music-free Jukebox Jerry. Nice.
That's the record.
We're champions.
All right.
Nice.
We hold the record.
Nice.
Oh, holy crap.
We did it. Gentlemen?
You got to guess what his song is, right?
Here we go.
Yep.
Surfer guy?
On the shore, do you love me? Do you surf a girl? My
bridge.
We wouldn't ride the sun.
Oh, surfer girl.
With my Woody.
And the way you always laying out on the beach. Your glistening skin in the sun. Greased down like my
Key
surfboard.
change.
Finished with my girlfriend 'cause she couldn't help my mind. And then 'cause I am drowning all of the time.
I don't know where my surfer girl has gone. Where can she be?
Oh, Donna.
Oh, yeah.
There's a million songs of it.
Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna.
Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. I had a girl. Barnison was her name.
She hit the showers 'cause she couldn't play the game. Oh, Banison, this lone wolf attitude has got to change. The mayor is gonna have my ass. You've got to learn to read people their rights.
Banachek is on his way.
Oh, Banachek.
Banachek, the way you always killing people.
Always beating up junkies and snitches.
Stealing people's drugs and smoking them in the coffee room.
No attention to proper procedure. No respect for Miranda rights or search and seizure. Oh, Banachek, you're cleaning up this town. And Banachek, it's coming out of your pay.
Bring paycheck in here.
The squad cars you wrecked, the civil suits against us,
The medians you've crashed through.
the meth lab you burned down.
The statue of the mirror you pissed on.
It's all coming out of your pay.
Get paycheck in here again.
Banachek, I want you to hit the showers. I want you to get in there with Hitler, Churchill, Don Ho, that guy MacArthur who's not a pedophile, the guys from Balls of Fury, Dan Fogler, Tom Lennon, Ben Garant, Patton Oswalt. Steve Jones will be in there playing his guitar.
Sir Steve.
Sir Steve Jones from Sir Steve's Fun Time Dungeon in Laguna.
Dungeon and Pizza Palace.
Get in
Accepting
that
all
shower. You better
All
get
you
in
can
that
eat pizza
shower.
Tuesdays.
Please wear white soled sneakers at
White Soul
Sir
Sneakers.
Steve's.
Discount old-timey S&M Dungeon. At Pizza Palace.
Come on
3
down.
toppings get you free nipple clamps.
Get probed. Just trying to bring that one back to you.
Yeah.
Earth angel.
Where can you be?
My darling dear, love you for a time.
I was out riding with my best girl Sue. We got T-boned by a bus out on River Road. I can still hear the screams as the glass pierced her skin and her femur popped out of her leg. And I'll never forget the sound of her spine as it snapped and the muscles detached from her ribs. She still had enough ganglia to transmit pain messages to her brain. So she screamed and she yelled, and I'll never forget my girl. The paramedics threw up and fainted.
Oh, God! Stop touching me!
It was the worst night as she begged for death to stop the pain. I'll never forget my girl. I know clear all 5 pieces of her are in heaven. That's why I've got to be good.
That's why she's mine. She's my beg for her own death.
She's my teen angel, teen angel. My mutilated burned child, she's an angel. She begged for death. She didn't get it right away. She was in a lot of pain. Jaws of life sent her to heaven.
Oh, baby.
Ow!